For there is this video trending now, a video of a Ghanaian doctor who is pained, not happy about decision be a buying a take. Now, all I want us to do is that let's have a listen. Now, I am going to explain certain things for you to understand. Yentie doctor no.
Look, this morning I'm extremely angry. Like, I am angry. Like, there's so much pain in my heart. My heart is so heavy. And I really pray that the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency President Mahama, gets to see this video. See, every day we wake up, I'm not sure what the issue is. And I'm not sure what the beef is against doctors. But it's like every day we wake up, you people are just trying to make the health professionals unpopular for whatever reason in this country. Meanwhile, the health professionals in this country are not the problem. We are not the problem. The earlier you people realize that, the better for all of us. What's going on? The offense of these health professionals is demanding that the best standards of healthcare is provided for you as ordinary Ghanaians. I don't understand. An emergency is supposed to handle 30 patients. They're overflowing. They've admitted 67 people. People are on the floor. People are in chairs. And the CEO of the facility is pushing that they should provide more space, more resources. And the solution that we have is to suspend this CEO because he's pushing for the right things to be done. And for you, the ordinary Ghanaian, in fact, when I go to the comment section, the minister has done well for suspending him. Congratulations. What are you congratulating him for? What exactly are you congratulating him for? Please tell me. What exactly are we congratulating him for? So we are encouraging that more people should be treated in chairs. When you come to the hospital and we ask you to sit in a chair, you frown your face. When you come and there's no space and we say you should sit on a chair, I have done CPR for patients on the floor before, and to date, those images never leave my head. To have a man, I keep talking about this particular case because I can never forget. We're doing CPR for this man on the floor with his wife and his young son watching us. This man should be in bed, propped at 45 degrees. He was on the floor. Do you think he will survive? Do you think he will survive? And instead of you people to put the pressure on the right people to provide the resources so that we can give you guys the best healthcare, you're rather encouraging their bad behavior. Every day they're suspending health professionals. Every day they're insulting health professionals. Let's not even talk about the physical abuse that I saw on a nurse recently. What's your issue with us? Tell us. Tell us. Because some of us, I used to enjoy helping people. I used to enjoy making sure that my patients are well, and I do my job to the best of my ability. Nobody who has worked with me can ever say that I don't do my job well.
So for people who don't understand the story, I'm just going to give you the brief and then you get the context. And then your first time or subscribe and click the notification bell. So this our latest news be about This video is kindly sponsored by Unity's Ventures. Unity's Ventures or Inku any perfume. So who tie me na ope perfume a ebema nkrofo a complement every single time. Me say one perfume pe and I me to me recommend am for now. Na perfume no eye Al Halmain Gold. Al Halmain Gold. Ne boarding kakra but otwa me ameti he obeba bedamase. Fre Unity's Ventures na katre ne say ope sa perfume ni bi. Friend was 059-800-3891. You thank me. Now, for people who don't understand, yenko story nim. Inti Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, a hospital bia, the biggest hospital in the Ashanti region. Now, Konfanochi Teaching Hospital caters for not only the Ashanti region, but more of the middle belt, and sometimes even they get referrals from the upper side of the country, right? The northern side of the country. Now, omo CEO, omo penny wada hospital no. Government woba nanse a NDC aban eno mo appointee CEO no say Wonder Hospital no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama emma doctors a specific order. Order wo mo ne say yesre Ghana fo a ebeba emergency unit piano. Sebi don't turn anyone away just because Mose impen you. And you see, the reason why Mahama gave that order, and they say, when him say, yaye expose, ama enkrofo who say, some of the doctors, ewa Ghana has say, instead of patients, no, yabe show mo ewa public hospitals, no, eya no more directed patients, no, echo more doctors, no more private hospitals. So some of the doctors, they have private hospitals. And so sometimes due to a bimo or level of greed, you know, sometimes encrofoba hospital hona obon say ya direct you omo ana obi betumi aba hospital emergency unit. Yes, no. An emergency unit ya de as the name suggests, emergency. Obi ko konya accident ana obi wu near the call hospital. The first place e dey nipa ko ne ko emergency unit. And so Mahama ma order say yesre emergency unit no ehun hia. Inti will be by emergency unit ho, and will be by emergency ho. Say was ye shena. O there's a first aid and a mobile money back on mano. Ma will be amba hospital ho, Emma yen kase. Emergency unit ni closing it down. And I say, aha, ye mind to me show that be a emergency. So attend to the person. And we all remember, min kai busian for ya ba branch I friend a ye Charles. I will ye juma wa carbell and saying, ye na ye who say hospitals kesien 3 onya accident. Our circle. Ya didn't call hospitals akesiye miensa, yan hwe na branch ni wuye, ye ni na ye hu ye. And so Mahama masa order no. Inti week ni mu, last week, and during the week, any yet say, Konfanochi teaching hospital no, omo to emergency unit ni mu, and people were complaining. Say emergency, so mo munya accidents, omo yari ba, ye di omo ko emergency unit no, ye nhwe omo, ye bo omo ni na assign. And it was clearly a directive Etia Mahama ni order or my. And so the Minister of Health, eba beye investigations, ema ye hun say, the government's appointee, aye denato NDC by or mwankasa nipa or modenato Konfanoti Teaching Hospital hono. Say nipa chrono, and also he holding a responsible. Inti minister, eka say, sa appointee no, ye manako suspension for 2 weeks. Because in the first place, you don't disobey the president's orders. Inti ye man cause suspension for 2 weeks. Now 2 weeks I can't say ye didn't cause suspension. Me but na eka say doctors ebe declare strike. And indeed, enra any who's the doctors about bontiaba will declare strike. Or for not teaching also the doctors a declare strike. Omo nurses since we declare strike. Omo midwives since we declare strike. Na nini na no I know say unim Minister Bakwa, say health professionals no omumpeni ni mahekra mita kando. Now minim boni awayo omodie. But sometimes it's funny because under the NPP we didn't see these, health workers show this level of vitriol against the NPP. Sometimes on make so yempe doctor na entina ministry na no. But under the NPP, everyone saying Ajimamenu, he wasn't a medical practitioner. But we didn't see all these things, all these videos from these doctors. But in the NDC time, so Dr. B, who say Bibi kosone nyeda, o to me the camera seen nim ekasa because onim say NDC time, omu to me nyane under the NPP. Now be who say Dr. B ye video bo abanyechi. No. Inti ende Dr. na ni buefu a wo kasa nyina no, asem ni nani o. Assembly ni nani. Inti omopinion ya ka se wonko suspension no. Eno inti anomubuefu aban just because Ghana ni na wo hospital na emergency unit yesi ya close it down. Minister netre said that be president se men close emergency unit down no. Eno hunti na doctor ni buefu a Ghana doctors bebre na omubuefu a mo aba betrotro nkrata eno hunti omoko strike. Inti so omoko strike a Ghana fu nwu because 2 weeks yes, omopenyi no. Ye man suspension. Almost your mom penny. These are the same doctors that on my way mu. Ye can't say galamse kum Ghana for. Omonko strike under MPP no. Omonka train said dabi. Omodo Ghana for. Omonko strike a Ghana for bewu into omonko strike. But omopenyi bako and disrespected president. I can say ye suspending for 2 weeks no. And then you almost omobeko strike into Ghana for. But me, I'm not going to blame the doctors. Yes, they have a point. At the end of the day, they are buying and they will say or provide the facilities. Until they have a point. But aside everything else, I'll continuously say this. Say, the Christian sector of this country, we are failing God and we are failing Ghanaians. And I'll always say this. I've said it on countless occasions. I'm always going to say it again. As Christians, God has blessed us with the resources, and me say Ghana has say every single constituency. Asori kesie baako say I am going to build an ultra-modern hospital. Many are buying a boom, ni are building ultra-modern hospital. Pentecost, sometimes they build, your friends saying, prisons and the likes. Imagine that Pentecost take a decision, say, every single because ukwa single constituency biya wa Ghana, at least when ya Pentecost asori kra benya be 10. Nianka say ye yusu 1 year. Ye di esika boom, ni esi ultra-modern hospital, di abayi ma ya asase, ni esi ultra-modern hospital, na ye Pentecost wankasa, ye manage. Do you think, say, sa adie ya will be called hospital ni esi empeni, or do you think, say, we are going to face something like that again? I'm not saying only Pentecost. We be a Pentecost esi ne die, na Presbyterian so aye ne die, Catholic so aye. Imagine, say, asori kesien na ewo oman we mu no. Omo take over the Agenda 111 project. Say, odie aban jamaye, ni yankase yen fande ni ye wia, yankase yebe manage. Because these people, they manage schools. Some of the best SHS schools and university schools in this country, managed by the Catholics, managed by the Presbyterians, managed by these churches. And they've done it on several occasions, several years, and we know they are good at doing it. But we are just sitting down, you see no bed, no hospitals, no bed, no hospitals. And we have the solution. Imagine, imagine, say, Pentecost, Presby, and what? Maybe the charismatic churches. Imagine, says our charismatic churches in number together. Say every single constituency, we are going to put up one ultra-modern, 1,000-bed hospital. Do you think it will not be possible? But we've sat here and we are always complaining. We are always blaming Aban. Aban so, we, and the obey, or China obey, say, near we, near Tiha. And then ya members, ya so are sorry for ya members. And they call hospitals now. Ya reject you, na later mo ababewu. Ya members. Ati I say, so me, I'll not blame the doctors. Because at the end of the day, they also have a point. You know, at the end of the day, Aban has to provide for them. But Aban also has to take care of a lot of things. But, you know, what resources na nyankopon shirayen to say sorry how you see and people who don't know the reason why I always call upon the churches and they say Ghana has ye can very successful institutions say the churches, the Presbyterian church, the Catholic church, Pentecostal churches, they are extremely successful. It simply tells you say they are doing something well, they know how to manage things. So imagine say you mutumi manage sorry our more successful every year be our musi sorry for different places imagine we do that and then they bring those expertise into building hospitals to help Ghanaians. Me na me hu say nyame adwuma no asemo me de bia me kan say me ye Kristo ni pa me ni Bible mu but enye preaching na wo preach am obi no ene be sa train nipa kro no ama nipa kono ababe fanyame. Because preaching be na ube preacher and the average Ghanaian won't say that. And you preaching the best nipa. And yet the application of that preaching on the application no anything. Ye beba ni a boom. Ni making sure say problems are ye go through ewa Ghana no. Sorry no. Ye solve those problems. And then na obi beti ni chaka say adie we hunti medani Kristo ni watwe akra manyame. It is not the preaching, you know. It is and mine baby you do know. Anyway, that's me. Ebusia unim says a won pesa ubenya diabetes, stroke, cancer, and BP a ade ba ko pe na wose wo ye ho adwuma eye wefu e wose wo ma wefu eba fom me a me ne mo kase emre bi bae mini mefu a yes and the same person me a me ne mo kase
miamefu eni na eye nyama miensa ena meyeye ena movie me from this to this and me ho atome na wa wotie me se wo mpese obenya saa yare dom a me bo din ni na very simple nyama miensa na me dia tro book no your friend your action plan for weight loss pe book ni bi na to ne bo nya den 100 cedis pe se wo pe book ni PDF a metumi asani ama e wo WhatsApp so uni makenkan ya don't worry book no ni twi video wo ho ne ever video nso wo ho ni na 100 cedis pe over thousands of copies of the book have been bought na wo share every single day send your nkrofo efre me edamase for ensemu a mekan wo book ni mu a ende asesa wo mabrabo na enya asem ketwa se wo pe book ni bi ato a 055 807 4986 055 807 4986 oye Ghana ni na wa abrochire na wo pe book ne hard copy a eno ne se obekọ Amazon na wa search for book ne title Your Action Plan for Weight Loss by Sena Kofi inti o search title no na eba na woto a ye be shipe e de abrel to book no na woto book na me wa ha wankasa beba bedamase me da mu ni na ase